And go ahead and flip through it, make sure that it is in fact a real book. And this book was actually a gift from a good friend of mine, Niels Dunker. He juggled at the Comedy Barn for a few years. That's how we met. And he wrote an autobiography called Tossed and Found. You know, tossed because he's a juggler. Anyways. Is that the new thing now? You guys laugh ironically like sheep. Because I like it. I can start doing that. You're going to make this switch. I'll let him know you guys like the pun, by the way. You said Stephanie, right? That's a real book? Yes? I think probably the quickest, easiest way to do this tonight is I'm going to flip the pages like this. You tell me when to stop. Okay? And I'll just say stop at any time. Stop. All right? And you stop me at... Whoa. I need glasses. You stop me on page 92. So go ahead and open up that book to page 92 and let me know you're there. You there? All right. Now, Stephanie, in a moment I'm going to snap my fingers. When you hear that snap, I'd like you to read from the top of that page, but just in your mind. Don't say anything out loud. Okay? You ready? Stop? Okay. Stephanie, a couple of things. First off, this is just a warm-up. Okay, just a warm-up. It's also a difficult warm-up. It's a little more difficult because you read quick. You read a lot quicker than I think. The other thing is that it's out of context, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think I'm going to get this exact. This is going to be sort of ballpark. Stephanie, the first word that popped into my head, it was not the first word you read, though. Not the first word. But it wasn't the first line. It had a very hard, almost like a violent kind of feel to it. And I think, was it the word chainsaw by chance? Yes? And if you look at the word chainsaw, you're going to see another word, I think down a little bit out of the corner of your eye. It's all the same number of letters, but isn't it quite is it like sometime or maybe sometimes? It is, okay. I feel like there's also something about something being easy or hard or maybe both. Oh, there is? Okay. There's one word though that's like right on the tip of my brain. I think I'm gonna hand this to you. Don't look at that, not yet. Stephanie, could you please tell everybody, loud as you can, what is the first word on your page? Jungle. No. The first word, very first word. Toss. No, not the title. Oh. I should probably consider doing it that way. But, what does the page start with? Like
yeah, it says jungle.
You see that? Did you say juggle? Do you know why you said juggle? Because it's the first word on the page. Everyone give Stephanie a big round of applause. Well, I tell you what, I got some of it, right? That sounds a lot better coming from you than from me, so I appreciate you agreeing with me. But I did get some of it, and I am warmed up. It was a warm-up, so we're going to breeze right by it, pretend it never happened, and I'll make it up to you later. Okay? I promise I'll make it up to you later. But before we get to later, we're going to go ahead and dive into this. So, we're going to need a little bit of thinking music. And who are you with today? The boyfriend? Jeffrey? Yeah. Yeah. How long have you guys been together? 2 years. How old are you, buddy? 23. Are you in college? What are you going for? Nursing. Just yes or no, have you ever been outside the country? Yes. The reason I ask is because this is something to do with travel. Is that right? Kind of. Are you in school? No. What do you do for work?
I'm a salesman.
You're what?
Salesman.
Salesman? That's just vague enough to make me think illegal activity. I'm just gonna say what I think it is. Do you want to go to space? Yes! Give her a big round of applause! Let's see. Juggle, right. I should have gotten that, but it's not your fault, it's my fault. I made a mistake. So the point is, I'd like to make it up to you, but I don't know if this is going to work either. So instead of just dragging you on stage and maybe embarrassing myself again, we're going to do what you've done to begin with. And that is a psychological test on you in front of the entire audience. Sound good? Good? So Stephanie, I'm half kidding, of course. We're not going to do anything that heavy. What we're going to do is we're going to create a story together. While we are creating the story, I'm going to ask you some questions. And your answers to these questions are going to give me a little more information into how you think. All right, so let's say for our story, we're here at the Space Theater, and you decide you want to play one of the games in the Arcadia. I tell you what, do you play pinball?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you good at it? No. Well, let's say you play some pinball, you get lucky, you get the high score. We know the high score is in millions. How many millions? Give me a three-digit number.
342.
342 million points, which is again the high score. So you get to enter your initials on the leaderboard. But you don't want to enter your real initials, that'd be too easy. So instead you enter fake initials. So give me 3 random letters. So J-E-R, is that what you said?
JDR.
J. That's right. JDR. Now I want you to be honest, is that random?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's try one more thing then. One more thing. I think if this works, you are for sure the person for this. Stephanie, I'm going to have you try to read my mind. Have you ever done that before? No. Okay, don't be nervous. Okay, don't be nervous. It's mostly cartoons up here. Alright? That'll be fine. So I'm going to write something down. I'm going to write something down sort of based on the information that I gave you a few moments ago, that you gave me a few moments ago. It's going to be a word, a simple word, an English word. In fact, if you spend a lot of time around, let's say, unruly pets, you might find yourself using this word nonstop. Stephanie, just yes or no, do you know what word I just wrote on the back of the sentence? No. This is so stupid. I don't know how you knew the word was no! That's crazy! Everybody give her a big round of applause! What? Anybody fall for that? So Stephanie, all kidding aside, I do think you're going to be great for this. I am going to have you come up. Before you do, we're going to prep everything first. The first item we're going to need for this is a picture, and I'm very excited to share this with you guys because I did it myself. It's a self-portrait. Some people would call this my masterpiece. Yeah, pretty good, right? Yeah. Somebody started to clap, yeah. Well, thank Sounds like a little like rain at first. The other item that we're going to need for this, that I'm going to need for this, is a blindfold. By the way, I'm just throwing this out there. Airplane rides, right? Think about it, especially if there's a little bit of turbulence and you're just sitting in your seats like, yeah, really puts everybody else on the plane at ease. The last thing we need for this are some markers. And we have 4 markers tonight we're going to be using for this. And tonight the colors are yellow, orange, red, and black. And you will be able to confirm that by taking a closer look. And I think this would be a good time to do that. You join me up here. Everybody give Stephanie a big round of applause. Now Stephanie, don't touch anything yet. Not yet. First, I am going to turn my back to you. While my back is turned, I am going to be blindfolded because I don't want anyone in the theater to think somehow I can see what you were doing. Stephanie? Oh, just making sure you're still there. Yeah, if you were going to sneak off, that was your best opportunity. So, Stephanie, there are 4 markers in that cup, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I would like you to not physically, not yet, but mentally select one of those markers. Just think of one of those markers. Do you have one?
Yes.
Yes. Now, the marker that you're thinking of, just look at it. Are you doing that?
Wait, what? Sorry.
The marker that you're thinking of right now, just look at it.
Okay.
You got it? Just look. That marker you're looking at right now, take it out of the cup. All right, and let me know when you've done that.
I got it.
You got it? Color in the suspenders on that picture. Suspenders. And after you've colored those in, we don't want to use the same marker more than once, like an accident. So I'd like you to cap the marker, and there's a box behind you on the floor. Just throw the marker into that box when you're done. All right? And the suspender should take the least amount of time, by the way, because when I designed that picture, I was really into CrossFit. So they're stretched very thin across my mighty barrel chest. Are you done?
Yes.
Is it in the box?
Yes.
Yes. Mentally select another marker. Let me know when you have it.
Okay.
Just look at it. Ba, 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 ba. That marker you're looking at right now, take it out of the cup. And Stephanie, this time I think I'm going to ask you to color in the pants. And I don't have anything interesting to say about pants, so just hurry. I guess I should mention that you can scribble. Try to fill it all in, but it doesn't have to be neat. No one here is going to judge you. To your face. You got it?
Yes.
Did you throw it in the box? Perfect. Mentally select another marker. Let me know when you have it.
Got one.
Just look at it. Ba, 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 ba. That marker you're looking at, take it out of the cup. And Stephanie, this time I think we're going to go ahead and color in the tie. The T-A-Y, tie. And again, when you're done, cap the marker, throw it into the box. You got it?
Yes.
Yes. All right, throw it in the box, and you have 1 marker left, right?
Yes.
Take that out, color in whatever's left, which I guess is the shirt. Is that correct? Yes. And that will take the most amount of time because, like I mentioned earlier, I was really into CrossFit when I designed that picture, so I look pretty buff. Hey, do you guys know how to tell if somebody does CrossFit? Don't worry, they'll let you know. Yeah, same goes for vegans. And magicians. Are you done? Is it in the box?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Let's. Good. Hold that up and show it to everyone. Everyone, give her a big round of applause. Are you an artist? No. Competitive colorer? Sure. I knew it was one or the other. You know it's an Olympic sport now. Yeah, you should try it out. So anyways, what we have here tonight is a little guy who's wearing a yellow shirt with an orange tie, red suspenders, and black pants. So yellow shirt, orange tie, red suspenders, black pants. Steph. You're not going to believe this. Remember earlier in the show, when I introduced the envelope, I said inside of it was a prediction or a forecast of something that was going to happen to somebody in the audience tonight. What I didn't say was that somebody was going to be you. Yeah, and the prediction was going to be a picture. I have in here a picture of a man. It's a man that's colored in exactly like yours. A yellow shirt, orange tie, red suspenders, and black pants. Thank you. Well, before we go back, would you like to keep that as a souvenir? Sure. Go ahead and clip it, take it back to your seat, and everybody give Stephanie another big round of applause. Oh, I should probably tell you guys something real quick. When I said that was the last thing I wanted to share with all of you, you were here, fictional story. I mean, you're really here. Anyways, you were in the Gatlinburg Space Seal. You were playing some pinball, right? You got the high score of 342 million points, and you entered the initials on the leaderboard, JDR, the random initials. Now, I told you the reason we did all that was because I wanted to learn more about you to see if that was going to work. Except I lied. Yeah, Stephanie, I looked you right in the face, and I lied to you. Yeah. I did. Oh, but for a good reason. For a good reason. The reason is because I have something else inside of this envelope. Something I wasn't sure if I was going to share with all of you tonight. You see, they're cliff notes of a story that was going to be told this evening. A story where somebody comes to the Gatlinburg Space Needle to play a game of pinball. But this is where it gets a little weird. Because again, 342 million points. The initials JDR. You made that all up on the fly. It's fictional. And yet somehow in the story that I wrote earlier this afternoon, this person also got 342 million points and entered the initials JDR. Oh, but there's one more thing, there's one more thing, there's one more thing, there's one more thing, there's one more thing. Because I said that I was going to make this up to you later. What was that word again?
Juggle.
Juggle? Juggle! Thank you! Thank you guys so much. My name is Eric Bell. The show is a possibility. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you.